Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. If you ain't been here before, you know what to do.
Well, you don't know what to do.
But smash the like. You know what? My head's kind of hot. My bad. You know, we're linked with Dutch Robert Hoof. But
I was
here we are.
My head would be hot if I was being linked.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm joking. And you know what?
Is he legit or is he legit or is he the shit?
Yeah. What's his Matt Law? What?
Oh,
what? Wait, hold on. Don't fucking take the piss. Well, right now.
Nah, we're not getting them yet, but they say it's a real thing.
So this guy, you know what? Fuck that. Smash the like. All right, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new, and let me go through some of this. This guy's been tweeting a lot, man. All right,
Mike, you all right?
So he says more reports on Isak tonight. I'm told the only way the position below changes is if Newcastle's PSR situation means his valuation drops significantly before June the 30th, or Newcastle ask about Chelsea players as part of a prospective deal. To get a deal like that done in 2 days, I don't know about that one. And then Leicester have rejected one bid from Chelsea for Dewsbury Hall, but deal could still be done pre or post June the 30th and could also still be done with a player going the opposite way at some stage.
Have you seen this thing? I read this earlier on that apparently the Premier League have come out and made a statement about this whole swapping thing. About players going between clubs, that they're going to be, the Premier League are aware of or have been made aware of a potential situation with, and that there will be putting extra scrutiny on the value of players if they're moving between clubs, if similar players are moving in different directions or whatever. So basically, they're trying to say, like, this is ultimately the Premier League have realised, that there's another fucking loophole, that they have.
There's nothing they can do. This is one they can't close.
That's it. It's another one of them ones that they're thinking.
You know why? You can't tell a team what to pay for another. There's no way you can govern.
Oh, interesting. Sorry. So you can't tell a team what to pay for a player.
You can't tell a team what to sell them for.
Can you tell a business what they should pay a club for a sponsorship deal? Just asking for a friend. No,
they try. They do it. They do it illegally.
Perfect. So what? 115. We good. We good up here.
Listen. If you only know American sports, I'm a Yankees fan. Okay, George Steinbrenner believed in one thing: no long hair on your face and win at all costs. You can't have a beard, and all we do is win. How much you cost? $100 million. Give him 120. How much he cost? 105. Give him 130. That's what I'm with. Win. Spend money. When I joined the Prem as a fan, it was like the black market. Roman came in. You know what I mean?
For real.
Mother Russia. That's right. Red Army, baby. That's right. You know what he said? When Roman came in and he looked at Fergie, he brought in Jose, and Jose said, "But Fergie's old." You know what Roman said? If he dies, he dies. That's right. He dies.
Now, wait, bro. So I kind of hear you with you can't really tell a club how much to sell a player for and all that. But I do think, right, like it has to make sense kind of price wise so that it doesn't look shady. So like imagine like if like Newcastle just decided to sell Chelsea like Isak for like 40 million. Like that would look crazy, you know? Like that would look like something dodgy's happening.
But how do you dictate?
So I think if you look at the market, right, and you see the price of other players that are, I guess you could say, around the same kind of quality and that's getting the same kind of hype, if he goes for so little, then I think somebody would investigate that, you know, and be like, like maybe something else is involved, like in this deal, you know, like it's too good of a deal, kind of.
But it's still opinion based. A player got so all right. So what happens, right? I say I'm going to sell this player for 40 million, and you can't, and I'm like, okay, I can't sell him. Now what? What are you going to do? Make him play? Make me keep him? What's next?
Are they saying?
I want to sell popcorn. No, you can't. You got to sell onion rings. Like, what's next? Like, when you decide, you can't go. I tried to warn people. I said, when you put caps in sports, Will, you know, you in America, when you put caps in sports, teams are forced to make moves with players just for financial reasons. That's why people, if you watch basketball and you see trades in basketball, they say, how does this trade go to make the money work? They really be actually trading just 2 players, and they'll throw in 3 or 4 other players just to make the money match up. The other player will go to the other team. He won't dribble the ball for them one time. What happens? They go to him and say, how much is your contract worth? He'll say 20 million. They say, we'll give you 13. He say, okay, take the 13. Now you can go play for any team you want.
But by the way,
so
go on.
It's just they call it loopholes, but it's maneuvering money. When you put a cap on what people could play.
Oh, bro, you know what? This whole loophole thing, yeah, the term loophole really and truly is ultimately that you've done nothing illegal. Right?
Nothing illegal.
That is it, yeah. It's not a loophole. There's no law against it, yeah. So people go, oh, it's a loophole. No. It's just not against the law. So they just put it in there. So I hear what you're saying.
You know what it is, yeah. You know when it comes out to Chelsea,
too complicated.
You know when it comes to Chelsea and loopholes, right? That's yeah.
Oh, they're the best at
you know what it is.
To be fair,
when we all say, even myself, I'm gonna admit it. Even when I say fuck it, you spend $1 billion, fuck you, like. I'm just hating because my team didn't find that fucking loophole. Why has it taken this many years to find a damn loophole?
Yeah, real talk. The fact that the fuckery is though is the fact that they call it out as well. They go, yeah, we found a loophole. They're like they manipulate the loophole until they're done with manipulating it, and then go, by the way, we use a loophole. So then they close it up for everyone else, and then it's like, oh, cheers. But Chelsea, like,
you gotta remember, it's not Chelsea don't close it up. Chelsea don't close it up. The league decide they're gonna close it, and then Chelsea say, "Okay, we agree."
Oh, we know who closes it up. It's the Red Cartel that close it up. We all know that, bro. It's them old school, man. You know the
Liverpool, Arsenal,
heritage Red
United.
Cartel. Yeah.
Oh, look at this oil link up, you absolute.
Bro, no, it is what it is though. Because ultimately they're like, bro. In any other business, monopolies are locked. In any other business, monopolies are not allowed. Yeah, I swear there's a recent monopoly. I can't remember who it was, a massive company. They got fined 400 million for having a monopoly. Yeah, but it was a huge company.
I guess those 1920s, 1930s, and 1940s loopholes that they was doing was okay. But
yeah, exactly, bro. It's when it gets to that stage of when it gets to that stage of
Amazon.
Yeah, it was Amazon. It was Amazon. Amazon for having too much of monopoly, but. Man United, Arsenal, and Liverpool, they're like, oh no, we must have a monopoly in this league. We must.
Yeah. Let me run these if you don't mind. Well, just for Sid anyways, because Sid's been actually a member for about 19 months.
You know.
Yeah, man. Mad. It's like you know, like Kuno was saying when you ask.
So we have membership 19 months.
How old your baby? Oh, yeah, they're 18, 19 months. Oh, so they're basically a year and a half.
Yeah, bro, I can tell as a dad, that is something we fully do. We don't just go anything else. You just round it up to a year or two. But when you're a parent, you're like, until it gets to a certain age, then you just
big up Sid, man. And by the way, guys, it's like 32 likes of 100. Can we raise it quickly to 100?
Yeah, please.
That would be very, very good. And let's just get this starting off the hook. We're gonna be talking about Man United, obviously serious about the Ligt. We're gonna talk about if Agate is good enough for the Prem, Staffy, and we're gonna be talking about obviously man like Isak looking like that's kind of concrete at this moment of time. Chelsea are exploring that deal, and second of all, there's Dewsbury. Who is he a level raiser for Chelsea? I think there's a mixed opinion on that player right now.
I just see Alex coming. Last time I saw Alex come in, he was like a knight in shining armor coming to back Jimmy, who actually didn't need back.
Ain't no talking shit about with my friend. I'm standing by my friend.
I'm used to seeing. I swear, I'm used to seeing you two argue sometimes. Yeah.
We argue, but
we argue.
Bro, that's like when I was at school. Yeah. So when I went to upper school, in like. Me and one of my brethren were like winding up this guy that was like about 2-3 years older than me, yeah. And we were only young, yeah. And me and my brother, we didn't get on when I was young. My brother came round the corner, yeah, and my brother punched him up swiftly. And when I told my mum was like, what? He stuck up for you, but he hates you. And my brother was like, yeah, I'm the only one that can hit him. No one else can hit him.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
That's
big up Deo, man. Big up Deo, man.
Oh, Deo's cool. Deo's good people. I'm not even mad. Deo's cool. Like, I wish he was here today. I would have gave him a big help. Deo's cool, man.
Who's Dale?
Deo's the one that maybe you don't think so cool.
Oh, his name is Dale?
Deo.
Oh, Deo.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Jimmy, I
As
like
the
when
name
when,
is-
when he mentioned that when he mentioned the ball thing, I just saw you
Baldy,
smirk
baldy.
at him like, don't call me baldy. But you just looked at him like, you really going there, bro? Really?
Yeah, I'm big up LFC side for the one gifted membership. Hey, Fraser, you might want to tell him thank you very much if that's the case, even though it don't really do much. But anyways, big up that. Let's start off with this Isak news, man. I want to start off with Will instead of the Chelsea fans. Will, man, this team, yeah, they're building a super team. They're trying to do the Galacticos like your team, man. They're trying to build it, but from young. You know what I mean? They're trying to
Be right
monopolize
back.
the young G's. Do you know what I mean? What you think about them? They got your boy Stalvo too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like Chelsea, like what they're doing, it's kind of confusing me a bit, just because with like all like these young players that they're trying to bring in, it's like they're trying to secure their future, but I feel like they also have to be trying to sign players now to help them do things with this current manager and progress next season. Now, I know, unlike most people, I say it all the time, I don't really believe that everything is all doom and gloom for Chelsea, right? I know last season wasn't really the best, but I don't think that they're just trash. I don't think that they're going to be like bad next season. I actually think that they're going to surprise a few people. I like their squad, but a position that they need, right? Because I think Chelsea are about maybe 3-4 players away from kind of being back in contention for things. But a striker is something that they definitely do need. And if it is like as in there, like Isaac, I mean, I'd have to ask what happened to FFP, just because, I mean, what the two highest transfer record fees in the Prem are both from Chelsea, right? You got Enzo and then Caicedo as well. And that was over like the last 2-3 years. So now are they going to break that record again a third time?
Yeah.
But I
Is
definitely
there-
agree
Would
is
you
there-
like
I
me to?
agree that they
is
do
there-
need a striker though, for sure.
Can I ask you a
yeah.
question?
Is FP being thrown around at the moment then on Isaac?
I just want to
anyone-
know if anybody knows the address where he can write a report to say that where's Chelsea's FFP. Somebody give it to him so he can write
Yeah,
the
because
report.
I don't get the FFP thing with Chelsea.
Like-
Like who sells players like us?
Do you want me to give you a bit of a? I don't want to bore people too much, but I'll say again: the new financial quarter. This is why Chelsea and Todd Bowley's best
They'll
smart.
be waiting till
So
the first.
because
The
Chelsea
30th.
wasn't in
Yeah.
UEFA, aka Europe, the Premier League rules are a little bit different from how much you can spend. They don't need to qualify with those rules. You can actually spend quite a lot of money if you want to. The second year was obviously they had no debt. People need to understand Chelsea had no debt. They made a lot of sales.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
a lot
no,
of sales.
yeah.
So people don't take that into account, but we're still going to bully you for it because you still spent $1 billion. It don't matter about that. New one to this year, in about 2-3 days, the new financial quarter rolls over and it starts all over again, meaning Chelsea can go and spend all over again.
Wait, so
That's
then quick
right.
question.
and they
then.
will. And they
Wait,
will.
so then why did Chelsea have to like sell the training ground and the hotels and all that? 'Cause,
Just
like,
to make
That's
like the
that's not
rules do
that's
confuse me. Like they confuse
separate.
me a bit.
That's
So-
separate.
that's not
Completely separate.
Yes,
Not
That's-
related to transfers. Okay.
Can y'all hear me? I'm trying to my new microphone,
Yeah.
not new microphone, the new wire
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
microphone.
yeah.
Let me try.
Yeah.
I'll turn you up a little bit. Go on.
Turn him up.
Okay.
I was going to say turn him down.
Oh, go on.
Nice.
Anyway, the hotel and everything, that's not it. It's basically on the name part, like as the name thing. For example, we can use the hotel as a separate entity and you can put the name to it. It's like a name rights to the stadium. You can sell it to a hotel, to the name, to commercial-wise. It's going to bring more. That's all it is.
Yeah,
It's a commercial thing. It's
it
nothing
is.
to FFP.
The only thing, I guess, as a Chelsea fan, you might be a little bit concerned, maybe only a little bit, is if you look at, like, say, Reading, for example, because I know Reading are doing something very similar. They're doing it for different reasons. Reading are breaking up loads of different elements of the football club and they're putting it under different ownerships and they're selling the rights one by one by one. And ultimately, Reading fans are like, you're ripping our club apart, ultimately. But the only thing is, it could have that feel. But I think it's a bit different because Reading are actually in a real financial situation, whereas Chelsea aren't. So it's just,
I don't know who their owner is. I just know that
Reading are fucked, mate. They're fucked. They're royally fucked. Some guy from the Far East, and he's ran their
Yeah,
club
some
into the
dude that own
ground.
the
Yeah,
Chiefs.
Wait, but then if
Yeah.
Chelsea, but then let's say,
Yeah.
okay, so hypothetically, if Chelsea go out there and they sign Isaac, okay, so now they've broken the Premier League record 3 times.
no.
basically. The
Nah, it's not going to cost that.
expectations,
Do you think he's going to cost that much?
he'll definitely cost over like 100 M's.
Well,
For
the mad
That's not
thing
fair.
is, I hear you, but don't you feel like the market's in a weird place? Well, not in a weird. Right, me personally, I think the most important position on the pitch is a midfielder. Yeah, I do actually think that. Yeah,
I
in
think
football,
DM. But
Yeah, 100% agree. DM for me, DM's the most important. But right now, in this modern day of football, midfielders are definitely the most important. But in transfer fees, it's never usually been midfielders. It's usually been the forwards that go for the most money.
Yeah,
but if we look at it at the moment, it does seem like midfielders can go for over 100 million. But forwards, not so much.
I think. Let me.
Because you know,
Look,
that
no.
ownership is not going to want to get bullied by Chelsea.
No. That's not it. That's not it. People forget one specific thing about the whole situation with forwards, with everything like that. When what Chelsea does it's not the same as what, for example, Newcastle did. Newcastle, it's like a credit. Basically, FFP, it's like a loan system. Like you sell somebody. By the way, Chelsea is number one on selling any kind of academy. We beat for a couple of years. We beat La Messiah. We literally beat them at sales and created more money. The minute that you sell somebody from your academy,
it's full
you get the straightforward plus you get another percentage based on how much you made the money. It's like a credit to the person. So that's
100%.
another thing that what Chelsea have done it and been doing it. Look, everybody learn from somebody and improve it. Chelsea learned from Barcelona.
Just quickly, how long do they have to be in your academy for them to?
3 years. Every person, 3 years, it becomes homegrown player. So when we sign. So when we signed those sweatshop kids, like 16, like, you know what I'm saying, like to make money, 3 years, and they going to be bringing the good Nike shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like they finally learned how to stitch. The stitches are going straight and stuff like that. So we're going to be a Gucci bags, exactly. So that's how it is. Now,
word to the football shirts behind us right now. I'm not
exactly. We don't need the sponsor. Like we can sponsor ourselves. You see, another thing, that hotel that you're saying, that why Chelsea sold the hotel. Do you know why City have problem? Because, for example, City had a problem with sponsors. For example, if we sold the hotel, that hotel can bring sponsors separately. So they cannot now. That hotel can sponsor Chelsea.
Yeah, I think.
Do you understand what?
Yeah, 100%. Because that's
the loophole. We king of the loopholes.
It's one of them things with City where people look at the sponsorship deals with City, and this is one of the real kind of one of the sticking points is that people look at the sponsorship deals for City and go, they're way too high,
inflated.
But you have to remember that sponsorship deal, like Etihad. Let's just take Etihad as an example. Yeah, that isn't just a sponsorship deal for Manchester City. That is a sponsorship deal for Manchester City. That is also a sponsorship deal for New York City. And I believe it's also a sponsorship deal for one or two of the others. Now, people will sit here and maybe say, okay, cool, but New York City are not as big as Manchester City. But that is a whole different market you are hitting. Under one sponsorship deal, you're hitting about 4 different markets because you've got a team over in, I think there's a team over in the Far East with Etihad as well. You're hitting 4, but that's one of the things because City Football Group, I think most of it is being, I think City trade all under City Football Group. And they're ultimately going, well, that's all one company, but it's like, it's just all technical. So I hear what you're saying, Alex. That's why you need to break it up a bit more.
Well, talking of trade and stuff here, Isak, apparently Newcastle are interested in Gallagher as one player. I don't know why. But Brexit means Brexit for Eddie Howe. And also,
everyone seems to be linked with Gallagher.
Yeah, bro, I don't know, honestly.
Because you don't know football.
Gallagher's got people's nudes, I'm convinced, yeah. But Staffy, for Isak, Madueke, they want Madueke as well. What's a fair deal and a fair price considering if Newcastle had to lower their valuation? Apparently, they wanted 120. But if they need to hit PSR, does that not mean they have to be a little bit more realistic, no?
Well, you got to remember that they paid 70 mil for Isak about 2 seasons ago.
So they have to return that. You're right.
Exactly. So you have to return the 70, and they have to feel like they made enough profit on it. So,
I would say 100.
Yeah, I think that's a valid point.
Yeah, that's a
good imagine less than 100 even though.
You know what?
No, he wouldn't go for less than 100.
Stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
at least 100 even.
You know what people don't realize what's happening? Premier League teams understand that whatever that FDR, whatever that shit is.
PSR.
The man said FDR. He's thinking about Dominican Republic.
So what I'm saying is the clubs start to help each other.
Yeah,
Chelsea, Aston Villa. It's like they start helping. Like, hey, don't look over there. Let's do the
What,
deal.
yo, when I heard
So
about
we
the
both
salary
don't get in
cap,
trouble.
I
We
told
both
people,
don't want to get in trouble.
I told people on Lewis stream when like a while ago when I said, yo, I hope y'all know what y'all signing up for when you put a salary cap in. Not only that, with a salary cap, the rest of the league and the rest of the world kind of knows your inner workings of your money situation because there's a cap. So it's public. Everybody know what the cap is and everybody can look kind of at your finances and know. So teams kind of know what you need and what you don't need. So what y'all in England consider dodgy won't really over time won't be dodgy anymore. It'll just be every day. It'll be every day because you'll see players needing
what we saying then?
needing to help each other. Where else you gonna go to get the help?
Yeah,
I think the thing is, if Chelsea go in for,
if they get Isak, that's gonna fuck.
But if they go for Isak,
my head's gonna go, man.
I can. Right, I think Arsenal fans whine and moan way too much. Yeah, I do. Right. Well, I think that, but if Chelsea go in for him and Arsenal don't, then all the Arsenal fans that are kind of critical of the way Arsenal do business, I would completely understand because.
Well, you see, they bought the 100 million player last season.
Yeah,
they think it's differently for Chelsea.
Because last season, I came on here after last. Look, every season Arsenal, I feel, are getting better and they're becoming more of a serious contender. If they get Isak, then I'm really thinking, okay, he's the one forward that I think, because I personally think if Arsenal go out for an out-and-out 9, that could take them backwards. I honestly believe it, But if they get someone that can do the 9 thing, but with also the link-up play, which is Isak, all of a sudden I'm going, right, this is the type of, and there's not many forwards out there like that.
I'm not saying I know. I'm not saying I know Arsenal finances, but
I do.
Okay, so to produce that kind of money for 200 mils every 2 summers in a row, what you created, it's not enough. You didn't. By the way, they didn't win no cups. They didn't win nothing in the bonuses, like what I'm saying, like Champions Leagues and stuff like that. So they didn't create nothing rather than from revenue they have in their own. So they have to sell dramatically to can afford to. Yes.
No, I don't think Arsenal have to. They don't have to.
No.
He's right.
It will sell though. It will sell.
I'm saying if you spend 100 million one summer and 100 million next summer, because I don't think Isak is gonna go less than 100 mil. That means that they have to create money from somewhere. All the revenue that they create automatically, it's not enough.
Wait, bro, but that money's also not being paid all at once either.
Yes,
but that also factors in.
Yes, but it doesn't mean that, for example, we found the loophole where we paid 20 for 8 years. Okay. It's not a loophole anymore. It's a giant hole. They have to fix it 5-year contract. So it's going to be different. You see what I'm saying?
I'm saying Chelsea raised 600. Is that who is Blue Line? I presume Blue Line is a Chelsea.
He's talking about over the course of the last few.
It must be winning over quite some time. 600 million.
Yeah.
That was the last few seasons in sales. We sell.
No, I believe that, but I thought he was meaning in the last year. I was thinking, fucking hell.
We sold players for 300 mil last season.
Yeah, last year alone sold $300 million worth of players. Just last year.
Yep.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
so the young one.
So Will, what's it called? He's right and he's wrong in the same sense. So basically, this financial the reason why Arsenal can't go in for Isak right now is because they're strapped for cash due to FFP and whatnot, right?
That's what I was trying to explain.
From the 1st of June.
Because this is the technical difficulty in all of this right now, yeah. So that's why this is where it's key. 2 days until this PSR, and maybe you get a little bit of leeway with it. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
2 days later. On the 1st of July, all of a sudden, Arsenal can go in it because they have got money. And the new financial quarter means they can go and spend another 100 million if they wanted to. The issue is, if Newcastle want to solve that problem, then Newcastle have just said, oh, hold on, we just got cash. And apparently a lot of the cash that was
I just don't think it's tied to the June.
So through Maatsen, basically, as well, Maatsen, Lewis Hall, who they just got cash for, I think the Maatsen deal was structured a little bit different, meaning they get more cash up front. But I don't know how that even worked.
You see,
and then all of a sudden, if you get 100 million for Isak, they can put that down to 5-year deal, which is the new thing, obviously, and then they can pay off 20 million off of that. Lewis Hall and Maatsen cash alone. So that makes why financially it makes sense. But I reckon you lot will offer a player plus money for him.
Exactly. What I'm saying is, like, you remember when I said we're helping, like, washing each other's hands now, clubs doing it? We
Yeah.
started and Arsenal started. Arsenal started with the goalkeeper when they got the goalkeeper on loan because they couldn't get that thing
Yes.
broken. Remember
Nobody
that?
mentioned about that last year.
You're forgetting about
Nobody
that.
mentioned
Lewis
about
Hall.
that. Remember Arsenal?
Lewis,
They,
yes.
they couldn't
Lewis
pay for
Hall.
Raya right out. You're right.
Lewis Hall couldn't get a permanent deal to Newcastle, and Newcastle asked, "Look, can you do this, and we'll buy him from you in the summer." So we loaned them, and he sold later.
Wait,
For
That's
the
right.
same.
He's
hold on,
right.
wait.
Alex
So you
is
guys are
correct.
saying that Arsenal, because how much is David Raya gonna cost them this summer? Isn't it like 20,
30 million. 27
30?
and a half.
I think-
30
Yeah,
million.
I think it's like
Something like
26.
that,
Yeah, I think it's like 26 M's. I think the reason that Arsenal didn't just outright buy him is because, if we're being honest, Arsenal didn't really need David Raya. Like, that was more of a,
that wasn't no.
Hold on, wait.
He was.
Hold on, wait, bro.
Nah,
but like that was
what
more of
Alex
like
is
a.
saying is they did it to relax the money side.
They relaxed
I
the
think-
money.
I think,
They
Will,
didn't
I
do the
think-
loan
I
like,
think-
oh, we don't know
Right,
if we want
right.
him.
Yeah.
They wanted him. They knew.
No, yeah, but like the
Yeah.
signing of David Raya was more of like a luxury signing for Arsenal because
yeah,
goalkeeping
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
really.
No,
Hold on, wait,
no,
hold on, wait,
no,
bro.
luxury
Because
signing.
goalkeeping.
He didn't
Now,
want Ramsdale
Will,
anymore.
because
Okay, go ahead.
ultimately, someone answer this. There's a simple way of answering this. Was it a loan with you have to buy after
No.
a year?
Obligation.
No, it was an option to buy. It was not an obligation.
Yeah, that's
That-
just that was
That would
FFP.
tell
was
you.
an
That would
option.
answer the question.
That was
That
an
was-
option
if
to
it
an
was
buy.
option, then you're right.
No,
But
no,
if
no,
it was
no,
an
the
I'm-
obligation,
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
that it was an option, but the reason why I was just asking that is because I'm pretty sure if Arsenal needed a goalkeeper, right? Let's say like if they just sold like Leno and they did not have Aaron Ramsdale and they absolutely needed a goalkeeper, I believe that they would have went out and bought him. But last season, I didn't think that Arsenal needed to address the goalkeeping position because that wasn't really an issue for them. So I think that they.
I can't agree with that because he
Everyone's
brought in
saying
the
By
the way,
keeper and that
you
keeper started
forget-
the whole season.
You
They
forget.
rented him the whole season.
One sec. Then, if you want to hold the David Raya, no, when he hit a certain amount of appearances for Arsenal, that's when they had to
Yeah,
trigger.
that's when trigger. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
that-
So,
that-
like, it was a clause. Like it was a
that's
clause
part
in the
of-
deal.
yeah.
Basically, yeah.
So,
yeah,
for
yeah.
example,
It's
you,
like a
I wasn't
win-win
actually talking
situation.
about that. I wasn't actually talking about that. I was talking about the American goalkeeper from Arsenal going the other way.
You went to Nottingham Forest.
Yes, they
Matt
helped
Turner.
Nottingham Forest, not Raya. I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, you mean in the one?
The
right.
other
the other
way.
direction.
The other
Right,
way.
right.
Yes,
Right.
they helped them out. Remember, Nottingham Forest had troubles.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I do.
Well, either way, you're gonna start to see more.
Yeah,
and
that's
more
what I
and
was trying to
more
say.
and
You're
more
going to
of it.
see more and
A
more
lot
and more
more.
of that.
You're gonna see a lot more. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why the Premier League are coming out with a statement saying that they're watching it. But this is where at the moment I think the whole of this everything
Shit's
it
about to
needs
go.
sorting, man, because it's just going to be ongoing, and people are going to
'Cause
keep
yeah,
finding
yeah.
loopholes.
The issue with PSR,
Okay.
the whole issue with PSR is that
Might
they
be-
haven't
might be-
taken account for
Yeah.
inflation of the market.
Yeah.
But y'all gotta remember also the PSR thing.
I think maybe
happened
I'm
this year.
mistaken. I think maybe I'm mistaken. I think Winter Surfer corrected me right. It was actually Raya.
That's what I was.
But I thought it was the
what Winter
goalkeeper
Surfer
from
saying
that.
is what I was saying. They didn't pay for Raya. It was like a wink, wink, shake hand deal.
Is that-
like
did
we
I-
want him, but the first season he's gonna come as a loan because right now he doesn't fit under the threshold.
But then
So
now,
once
how does
the
that
loan's over
benefit?
And he
Go ahead.
come in, and next year we'll take the
Wait,
pay.
so now, like, how does that benefit Brentford though? So now, what would be in it for them to not just get that money now from like another club?
because
Like,
it doesn't. They didn't need it now. So it's like you help us
Okay.
out. We
Okay.
want the player, and it's just a shake.
Now
hand
there'll
deal.
be
It's just a relationship.
well, there will probably be if we're being real, there'll probably be interest on it, innit? It'll
but
probably
they-
be
what did they
paid.
do?
If one of them pay 15 million now, that's I don't know the figure, but pay 15 million now, or if you want to pay in a year's time, no problem, but you're
Yeah.
paying 20.
I'm sure that they paid a loan fee though as well. Probably
Yeah,
like
and they
a
probably
million.
picked up the
probably a few
wages. They
million.
probably picked up the wages as
But the
well.
thing is, remember, the guy had a year left on his deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had to sell him anyways because he wasn't
Yeah.
signing nothing.
Yeah, it's
So
almost
really-
like our thing with Ziyech. I don't know if y'all know Chelsea contract with Ziyech. We sent them on a loan with 1 year left, so it was like.
Yeah.
this
But then
year
that's
is up.
bad business then from Arsenal because if he
It's
has
not
12
bad
months,
business. It's
hold on,
not
wait,
bad
bro.
business.
Wait, hold on,
They
wait, hear me
didn't have
out.
The money. Listen,
Wait.
they wanted Raya, but
Mm.
he couldn't fit under the books as a straight buy that at the time. So you
Wait,
take him as a
But if he
loan.
has 12 months left on his current deal, and then you loan him and then agree to pay, you wouldn't have had to pay 27 M's last summer with him only having 12 months left. His price
What if
would
somebody
be
else went and got him?
Somebody else
Yeah,
could have took
remember
him.
West Ham wanted him as well. Remember at the
Yeah,
time?
this is how you get him. This is how you
Well,
secure the player.
Wait,
you
but
secure him.
just because other teams are interested, that doesn't really mean anything because the player still has to
Oh no,
sign.
it means
for
something
that.
if you want
No.
to play it though.
No, hold on, wait. Because remember, the player still has
in your
to.
mind, in your mind, you thinking, oh, it was a luxury
Winter
signing.
Surface
But
have
it
his
wasn't.
2 years left.
Arteta did not want Ramsdale, and he proved it. The
No.
minute Riot came in,
I get it.
Ramsdale
Nah,
was
for
out.
sure. No, for sure. But what I'm saying is the player still has to. So clubs could be interested in any player, and they could make bids that get accepted.
Do
But if that
you,
player doesn't want to go there, and if he doesn't sign a
no,
contract,
no, no. You
then it
But
means
he
then
wanted to be there though.
you don't
no.
understand.
I'm talking about like if somebody else would have came in for Raya, but let's say if he only wanted that Arsenal move, then he didn't have to go to any other club.
Is
he
my
probably
mic is
wanted-
loud now?
No, you're
Yeah,
fine. You're
go ahead,
fine.
bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Who knows? He probably wanted. Who knows? Who knows? I didn't see a bunch. Of
What
people
I'm trying to
coming in for
what
Raya.
I'm trying to say, I think it's one club helping another club, and
Yeah,
now that
probably.
club is gonna be like, look, we helped you before. For example, if somebody from that club will want to sign somebody, they will do not as like they will not be holding a player for them. They will be more lenient on the transfer fee and stuff like that. So I just believe that that's how you help each other in the clubs, and
Yeah.
you will see it more often. You will see it more often. I promise you.
Teams are gonna be
Yeah.
helping each
Anyways,
other.
let me quickly run these as well. Ilya Katz says we already sold 90 million worth the past 2 weeks. Maatson, Lewis Hall, and Amari Hutchinson, which is about to go through right now. So there you go, master of business right there, man. I also big up to the bridge. I didn't know that was a channel, but I recognize your face. Hit me up.
Yeah.
Hit me up, by the way, on Twitter or Daps
Chelsea
or anyone like
fan,
that.
yeah,
Someone send
yeah.
me my way if you don't mind.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
name
yeah,
is Big Forehead. What's his name? Muhammad
No,
Oh, well,
it's,
okay.
it's Ahmed, but
Ahmed. Sorry.
he's still Muslim.
different,
so
yeah.
it counts, I guess.
But yeah,
Chubby-
but anyway,
he's
big up
He's
for
like
that.
chubby
Appreciate
Somalian,
that.
you know? He's a chubby Somalian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
As a matter of fact, I did call him the fattest Somali I've ever seen.
Right. We got a unicorn over on our side of
You,
things.
man,
Chubby
exactly.
Somalian.
Hey, let me guess. Part of the Lewis crew. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Right, okay,
Makes
one of
sense.
them,
Makes
man.
sense.
Yeah.
You man are
That's
fucked in the head, man.
Big up
But anyways,
Baldini. Look,
Yeah.
the crew. We in here. We in
You
here.
look, Joe is in the chat now.
I big up Joey as well, man.
Lewis
By
has
the way,
created a fucking circus, bro.
550
And he
people in
just
here.
sits there and gets baked. Gets baked while all of you do what you're doing.
Shut up.
550 people in it. Smash the like button if you haven't done so. Double check. Exit the live chats. If you're hearing this, don't be lazy. Come on, people. It's a Friday night. Free content. Will's gonna be going live soon. Staffy's gonna also be going live soon during their Fridays to do a watch along as well, and many others. So do smash the like button on this video because the more subscribers we get in here, potentially more subscribers they go and get because you know how YouTube works by now. So if you don't mind doing that, it's because you paid your rent and you lot not being lazy fucks. It's as simple as that. Anyways, big up that.
Talk about the lit.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. Subs, Chelsea to spend real money from 1st of July. I think it's gonna go off subs. You know, I think it's
And
gonna
watch
go off subs.
everybody. Where's FFP?
Yo,
Where's
the Lit is gonna get cooked
FFP?
in the Prem. Bring him
Yeah,
in,
man.
baby.
All right,
Bring
let's.
the Lit in.
I was gonna talk about Dewsbury Hall personally being a level raiser, but all right, let's talk about the Ligt, innit? We can switch it. The light. We can talk about this fucking Dutch fucking Robert Hoof, man. Let's go, man.
He is dusty. Where's Deji? You dusty baller. Yeah,
Hey,
don't speak
speaking
of
No, JC, we're not
I'm not
getting
gonna
this.
lie, yeah. For 40 million for a player like the Ligt, I'm not saying no to it personally. I'm not.
He got a talent.
I'm,
He does have a talent.
I'm desperate for a
See, I know
defensive
you're not a
defender.
fan though as well.
But the
'cause
only
I've heard
issue,
you speak
you know what
on
it is,
him
Staffy?
before.
Let me ask Staffy, yeah. Though my only issue with the Ligt, right, Staffy, I know your head's in shame right now, yeah, is the fact that he's played under fucking Ten Hag before. I'm so tired of this, brother. What's going on with our scouting? Honestly, what's
Actually,
in that
sorry.
contract?
Sorry, just quick before. So obviously, is it Van Nistelrooy? No,
Van Nistelrooy is there, yeah.
is it Van Nistelrooy that's coming in as a coach?
Yeah.
And the other Don
It's also Dutch.
that comes from a team I've never heard of in
Management,
my life.
Go ahead, Eagles.
Go ahead, Eagles. Yeah, never.
Go
heard.
ahead, Eagles. That is
Oh,
the funniest.
Go ahead. I swear, go ahead's a
But they're
bar.
already in
Protein bar.
Eredivisie. They're another team in Eredivisie, right? But the thing is, we're about to bring it. We're really about to bring in some Dutchman. Xerxes is looking likely now.
Yeah.
The Ligt. What are you saying, Staffy? Be excited, man.
Bring Donny van der Beek back.
They're
Yeah?
gonna bring the whole red light district to Manchester.
Don't worry.
Are
That's
y'all
a full
changing
force.
to orange? Are y'all changing jersey to orange?
I mean, so we need
Total team football. Remember
we
that
needed-
total team football from the 80s? Was it the 80s or the 90s?
we're nearly there. Anyways, it's already red,
Yeah.
isn't it? Just got to add a little bit. So, what are you saying, Staffy, man? Do you rate the signing? Be honest. If it's one of two centre backs,
Look how
Fuck
excited
no.
he is.
Fuck no. I don't want this guy. I'm tired of being linked with this guy. I said this months ago, and now I'm saying it again. I thought this died after this whole thing of like, oh, no more Ten Hag having power over transfers. They took the power away from him, but then they took his list, I guess, with it. Because, bro, you're just going after the same place that he wanted.
Staffy,
Yes.
Staffy,
Instead of you saying it, now we're gonna say it. That's the
But
whole thing. I don't want this guy, bro.
Don't you
Go ahead.
think here? I said this about 3 weeks ago, right? That they were Ineos were in a power position with Ten Hag, yeah. But when you won the FA Cup and all of a sudden they said, hold on a second, bear with us, we're gonna go and have a look and see what's out there, yeah? And then we'll get back to you, right? That's ultimately like being at a nightclub, yeah, and turning down a chick loads while you're trying it with 10 out of 10s. End of the night, the 10 out of 10s haven't given you any interest, and the one that you turned down at the beginning is left there, yeah? And she knows that she's the only girl left in the club, and you go over there, all of a sudden she's got the power now, yeah? She has the power because she knows there's no other pussy for you, right? So oddly, Ten Hag now, yeah, is there when Man United go, actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we want to keep you because you're the best option right now. All of a sudden, Ten Hag's like, okay, cool. So then, now here's the rules of me staying. So I think the whole taking their time with making a decision has worked for him in that he can now say, okay, well, if you want to keep me because I know you need me, then I'm still going to have control of this. So maybe, just
Not really,
maybe,
though, because he did still lose his veto powers and all that stuff, because that's the whole reason why he's getting a new contract.
Oh, he got
Because he's
knocked
getting
down
a
to
new
coach.
contract.
Is that a
Well, he is a head
Exactly.
coach now. He's no longer a
Yeah, he
manager.
got knocked down to
The
coach.
reason he's getting an extension is because he's getting an extension under new stipulations. So he lost some of his powers anyways. So
okay. So this is them not making the decision to hire Dutch.
no, it is actually them making the decision. And here's the thing. So Ligt is apparently the fourth option for them on the center back list. Yes. So Tadibo was one, Brentwaite was the second. I don't remember who was the third. So he was the fourth option basically. And the reports are saying they asked Ten Hag if you want him. Well, of course you fucking want him. You know, it's like
What if
asking
it's
me,
the
do you
same
want to go smoke
situation-
some shisha? Of course I'm gonna say yes. Give me a shisha.
What if
giving him
it's
an
the same
Ajax player? Of course he
situation?
wants it.
Stop.
Sorry?
What if it's the same situation at Chelsea? You'll fire him after September the 8th. Just we fired Tuchel right after the new ownership came in.
Well, I don't know that, I don't think necessarily we're gonna fire him at any point. I think the fact that we hired two head coaches to work under him is a good thing, because you can easily get rid of him when things go bad. Because it will go
true,
bad. It's
true.
inevitable.
Seamless,
Yeah,
right.
it's inevitable that it's gonna go bad. And I'm sorry for the people who keep crying every day saying, "Why do you want the manager to fail?" I don't need to want him to fail. I've seen enough evidence to know he's gonna fail.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me
Yeah.
3 times, you know, it's inevitable.
Yeah,
So-
you just cuckold after this.
Let's not do George Bush
So-
thing. Fool me
So
once, fool me.
I don't think
Fool,
this is
fool me ever.
But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, for Van Nistelrooy and Rene, I mean, they hired two head coaches to work with him, which, let's just be honest, as much as I don't like Ten Hag, yes, this does help him a lot because you technically upgraded his staff, you know. But I think Van Nistelrooy being the second man, because he's officially like the assistant manager, I should
So
say.
what
or
happened to the other guy
second
that
head
was
coach.
always?
They're
What
both
happened to
gone.
the? Oh, they're both
Vendegaard.
gone. Right,
So
okay,
Benny
yeah.
McCarthy is gonna go, and Vendegaard is gonna go as well.
Who's
you
is he the bald
The
one?
bald guy, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Can we admit that Pep, like, if anyone's seen Lord of the Rings, yeah, there's the one ring to rule them all, yeah. Just imagine, but instead of the ring, is bald heads. Pep is the one ring. The rest of them are frauded rings. And guess what? He produced a lot of these frauded rings because in the end, these bald heads are atrocious. He sold us a dream, just like how Sauron, aka Pep, sold us a dream.
No, his Pep used to have hair. Maybe he
Is
shaved
this
it off.
like a Lord of the Rings?
Master plan.
Sauron used to be
He's
one
talking
whole
about
guy.
our coach over here, man.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Like,
man,
remember,
that's-
Sauron,
Yeah,
remember,
we're
Lord
not
of the
talking
Ring
about-
is
we're not
like-
talking about Jimmy right now. Don't worry.
if anyone's seen Lord of the Rings, you would understand this, innit? Sauron used to be one man and he got chopped
Yeah.
up, and then now he's a tower, bro. Like the whole point, the ring is Pep's. Do you understand? Lord of the Bolts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad. Let's get that straight. The Ligt, though, I think the thing is, I think we come closer to playing actually a brand of football with him in the team rather than him without the team. Maybe this is a bit of copium, but the one thing that we all said as Man United fans is what? We want to play the Ajax way. So give us the fucking Ajax way.
Fuck me.
No,
So
he said
you-
he doesn't want to play the Ajax way.
Well,
he's
I know a
change his
player
mind.
that played.
Change your
He said
mind.
that he can't play the Ajax way. I
Oh, yeah,
thought
but
that
we're
was-
home.
He said
He
we will
couldn't.
never play the Ajax way.
Oh,
Well,
That's
y'all got
the-
about 75 of his players now. There's no excuse.
They do
What
drug
the-
tests in England.
I'm
Yo,
not gonna
yo,
lie,
man.
he's-
Where did
Play it
Mason
now.
Mount
It's no
spend
excuse.
loan?
Play the-
What did Mason Mount spend
Vitesse.
loan war Vitesse? And
Vitesse,
hey,
yeah.
Mason Mount playing for Vitesse. He's some
Yeah.
kind of Holland.
Yeah, well, I
knows
said
how-
that before. He recruited him while he was at Vitesse.
While he was there, he got
Yeah,
all his
I said
players,
this
man.
So what are you
Listen,
saying now? If you do
what-
get deleted, how's he? Where are you playing him?
We're not
So-
a delict away from playing position-based football. Let's just be honest.
Hell
man.
no.
We're not,
No,
bro.
you
It's just
need-
like
you
I'm
need more than
tired. Well, I'm stressed, bro. I'm just tired of this fan base actually thinking like, yeah, we're always one or two moves away. We're miles away from doing anything. And this delict guy, bro. I said this earlier today. It's not 2018. We're in big 2024. Everyone has moved on.
I think he's still
I'm still
decent
going for
midfielder,
Delict.
though.
No, he's not decent, bro. He's a Dutch Maguire. Let's just
Yeah,
be
he's
honest.
I was about
What-
to say he
Oh,
has
the
talent,
link-
but
Wait,
he's
what we
gonna be
doing
getting
here?
dunked on, bro.
He is a
He's
Dutch
gonna be
Maguire,
dunked
bro.
on.
If that-
No,
if
no,
that's
no.
the case-
Miss. What's the name?
I think
Huh?
Maguire might be better.
Wrong person. I thought of
Perhaps I
wrong
told you that
person
before.
again.
Remember, we streamed a few months ago, and I said
I'm
he's
confused
a
with
Dutch
White
Maguire.
Beard now.
Maguire's
Yeah,
better
yeah.
than him.
Maguire's
Just look
better
at their
than him. I
careers,
think
honestly.
Maguire
He just
is.
because he went to Juventus and because he went to Bayern, people think he's been wavy. No, every
What's
club he
the
went to, he didn't do
Barcelona player?
De Jong.
De Jong. That's what I was thinking of.
And De Jong is arguably the only one from that team that actually lived
That
up.
you
to
actually
that.
would take. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That-
like
I
from
thought
that
that's the
Ajax
one.
team, everyone has drastically failed
And
except for De Jong.
I've seen someone tweeted earlier about Bayern fans would be upset if he left because
No,
but
they wouldn't
let's
because they
be
played
real.
Dyer over him.
But let's be real, like him deciding to Bayern are not a good team defensively at the moment. This is not a bar.
They got Kim Min Jae,
Yeah,
and he
bro,
looked better
bro,
than Kim Min Jae.
this-
The one that he wanted, by the way. Over there in the corner.
he's
I
looked bad
wanted him
this
too,
season, but
and he looked
That
awesome.
team just was in
defensively,
shambles, though.
Bayern Munich defensively are not good. Are not
I
good.
just
So,
think-
but what were you saying? So, would you still go in for Branthwaite? And if you
Yeah, but it's a
right,
whole
so if you
separate deal.
did go in for Branthwaite, what is De Ligt going to sit on the bench?
No,
shit.
because I got a feeling that De Ligt goes straight in as a right centre back because Branthwaite's left
What?
footed.
And you playing?
Branthwaite
No,
doesn't play
Brentford
goal.
plays with the right as well.
Yeah, no, he
Brentford
can, but
plays with-
ideally you wouldn't want him there.
So what, you're going to play three at the back?
Vanessa Roy played him in PSV on the right.
maybe that's maybe
So-
I don't know.
Right,
I don't know.
ultimately, because
That's it.
Martinez, we're saying that the aim
the
is
Butcher gotta
Martinez.
play, right?
Yeah, the Martinez.
Well, they're
is
trying to
fit, so
partner
not-
him with him. Yeah, they're trying
Yeah,
to
so
partner
Mar-
someone with Martinez.
Right,
He's the
so-
best centre back on your
Right, so
team
it wouldn't
to
be
me
him
by
and
far.
Branthwaite unless you're going for three, or one of them's holding
But the
bench.
thing is, remember
Martinez
with-
is solidified in this team.
So-
He's the main
yeah, that's
scorer.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
He's
You
one
got
of
to remember,
the first names on that
Man United
on
need
that
two
list
centre.
to me.
Man United need two centre backs. Remember, we've got no
Yeah, yeah.
Varane and Lindelof's about to go.
right. But that's no. I hear that. I hear that you need them, but if you need them, right, we're saying Martinez is solidified. Yeah,
I'd say
Martinez
so, yeah.
is
So,
solidified, right?
so Daps, they're
So
trying
then-
to get a right-footed center back and a left-footed center back. A right-footed to start because we already have the backup, and they want a left-footed center back to back up Martinez.
What if you're playing
Right, so
back
if you
three?
get Branthwaite and De
They'll
Ligt,
never
one
break
of them
that.
is likely to be
But
holding
Hack
the
doesn't
bench.
play back three, right?
I don't think there's a
think
world
either-
where we sign Branthwaite and Delict. It's one of the
Yeah,
other.
that's what
and
I'm
I know
saying.
they
If you-
want Delict.
I don't think there's a world where right now De Ligt would not leave Bayern to come to Man United thinking I'm going to spend a fair amount of my time on the bench. Would he?
On the bench. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
would
the one I think.
Branthwaite, with where his career's going at the moment and all the interest in him, would he leave Everton going, yeah, I'm cool with sitting on the bench for a while? I
Not
don't
on
think
United's
so.
bench, nah.
Yeah, I don't look at it like that. This is why. Remember, Man United's got a Swedish lawyer. That's what it was quoted up in the courts to make sure they can push through the Todibo deal. I think if that goes left, then the backup to Todibo is going to be De Ligt. That's the way that's what we know. Remember,
That's
this
I
is
think
not-
to
I think I agree with you. I think Delict is a backup plan if we can't get to Debo because We have to hire lawyers to sign to Debo. And people wonder
that's
why I'm
mad.
stressed with this team.
That's mad.
Come
That
on,
is-
bro. Well, this
but
club is
like-
just draining
but I
me.
like-
Yeah, what's
like
going
Mitchell.
on? What's going? Is his contract confused?
No, because of the fact that both of us are in the Europa League. Kunle, we see you there. We're just trying to ignore you. That's all.
That's one of them
We know
ones.
you there.
Yeah, go on, Kunle.
He
go
wants
on.
to do his intro. Smash a
Yeah.
like for the intro.
You don't even
Go on.
deserve to do it. He's late. He's fucking late.
Oh yeah, now my people, it's your dark skinned man from the motherland, and if you didn't know before, tonight you go understand. And I'm late. I'm sorry, but smash the likes, my people.
Where's the motherland?
Where's
Mama
the motherland?
Africa. We all know.
Africa, bro.
Africa.
It's
Well,
Mama
his
Africa for a
our
reason.
mother's land, not your mother. We know your mother's mother Russia. How about?
Because that's how I remember.
Our
it,
mother's got herbs and spices.
Yeah, Mama Africa.
You know, that one's there.
I
Ah,
don't even-
so what are we talking about? The lit or something?
Not anymore.
Yes,
we're not. We're talking.
yes.
Oh, for
That-
fuck's sake!
that's
Go on.
football.
Yeah, go on.
I hope there was no slander on my guy Eric before I got here. Daps, was there any cheek about my guy Eric before I got here?
Who's
Let me-
Eric?
Eric-
Who's Eric?
Ten Hag. I don't want any disrespect on
No
Eric while I'm here,
disrespect. No,
guys.
we're not-
Okay,
no, we
good,
want
good.
to-
Now
Yes,
Good,
we
good.
only
want to hear.
disrespect. We only
Best ever.
disrespect
Good.
Frateta.
Yeah, 2 trophies. You can't fire him.
Yeah.
Zero trophies Frateta.
No problem. One trophy, but okay.
Yeah, he stole it from the original one, the one that went to
Oh.
Aston Villa. That's his trophy.
Oh, he won it first, and then he stole
Yeah,
it.
I'd rather
off him,
talk
or
about
what?
that.
Yeah,
let's,
yeah,
let's segue to that.
Oh,
yeah, let's
okay,
segue.
okay, okay.
I'd rather talk about that.
Anyways, let me run this quickly. AJ says thoughts on Wandsworth Prison. Madness.
What? What?
What that mean? What's that?
All right. So basically, there's a video that's spiraled on TikTok.
Oh yeah, bro.
I
Bro,
and
yeah,
we
yeah,
thought
yeah,
it was
yeah,
fake.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a
No.
bro.
Do you know
This
the
girl
backstory?
is
Do you know
married. Yeah,
do you know
cheated
the-
on-
And do you know?
She's
bro,
the guard, is she?
Wait,
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
tell the
yeah,
story
yeah.
because I heard
Oh,
something.
wait, yeah, boss,
but hold on.
From the top.
You guys know what happened,
People
right?
in the
So basically,
motherland don't
No,
know.
no,
People in the
no,
there
motherland
was-
don't
there
know.
was- Why don't they, Alex? Why
So
don't they?
basically, Alex.
Anyway,
Basically,
anyway, Alex, ignorant Alex. Anyway, so what happened was there was a prison guard who was fucking inmate basically,
Sucking
and there was
him
another
off.
guy.
That happens here.
And his inmate was filming it, and she wasn't like hiding away from the camera. She was like, "Yo, do the thing in it."
Nah, couldn't.
Basically, that's what was going on.
Kunle, the best bit was, you could hear like she's being called on the radio and all sorts. You could hear she's having
Yeah,
to
she was
lift up
like,
her
nah.
belt and everything. But do you know what? Apparently, because
This is mad.
apparently the reason it got out is because they were supposed to both be getting a go on her, right? But
But he
my
only let
man,
one of them.
my man was enjoying it too much. So he wasn't, he wasn't
No,
tagging him.
my G.
He wasn't tagging him in. So his bedroom's like, fuck it, I'm going to release the video then, innit?
No, but
Yeah,
do you know
yeah,
what? Do you know what?
by the
That's
way-
the hey, plot twist about this thing. I reckon she doesn't care because the way she's moving in the
By
video,
the way,
she don't care. So she's gonna
Nah,
launch
she
her
cares.
OnlyFans very soon, and she's gonna sell out
Yeah, yeah,
OnlyFans and leave her husband
she's
in
not-
like 2 weeks.
No, she's
Watch.
not. One husband found out. 2, she's going to prison for 5 years.
She's not gonna
Wait,
go to
she's
prison.
going to prison
bro.
for
She's not
5
gonna
years.
go to prison.
No, she's going to get fucking trained
No,
in
I
that.
couldn't.
She's not going to
No
prison. She's not
joke.
going to
She's
prison.
going to prison for 5. It's law,
She
bro. You
won't.
can't do.
Swear down.
She won't get
Yes.
5 for that. She
It's
won't
not-
get
She
you
won't
what?
get 5 years,
She won't
surely.
get 5 for that, bro.
Yeah, apparently it's a law.
But she won't get 5 for that. If she does,
All right, any lawyers,
Yes,
please let us
she
know.
is.
Where's
No,
Nobbins? Where's
She's
going
Nobbins
to
when we
prison.
need him? Where's Nobbins when we
She's
need
going
him?
to prison.
She's going to prison.
She's gonna
Yeah, but
have a
not
new
for-
TV
Not
show.
for 5 years, though. Not for 5
She's
years.
going
Not
to
for 5
prison.
years, No,
Nah,
no.
nah,
but
she's
she's going
She's
to prison.
gonna be. She's going to be Orange and New Black. New
Yes.
season.
Yes, she
She's
has
going
to be. You have to lock her up, else there's no deterrent to
Bro,
make the next
listen.
person not do it.
Listen,
But here
bro.
in America, that
if
happens
she's
all the
getting,
time.
if she's getting locked up, she better be
Yeah,
good
but
with her tongue. That's
you just
all I'm
don't film
saying.
it. That's the problem. Why would you film it? They got messed up, man.
Anyways,
I ain't releasing that film until I get out. If I was them,
But they want a good following when they come out. They want a good following when they get out the can, bro.
release it when you get out, so you don't need it anymore. You get me?
They
So
want a
why
good-
are
they
you
want-
ruining your
they want
pattern? man?
5K followers when they
I
get out. of prison, bro.
don't want the stream getting yellowed. But anyways, what's it called? Quick one. We're gonna switch that around. Smash the like button if you like Wandsworth Prison. Other than that, let's talk about Dewsbury Hall, man. Is he a level raiser? Is he a level raiser? Kunle.
I call him Strawberry Hole.
I think in a more stable team that
already knows what they're doing, with a manager that's already had some time there, he would be able to be more of an effective level raiser. But I still think Chelsea don't really know what they're doing, and they're a mess. And a lot of the stuff they're expecting from this manager is hope, because we really don't know. We don't know how he's gonna. Huh? How are you a mess? Is that a real question?
I mean, last year y'all said we was a mess. We were 5 points off of top 4. Were we a mess?
Hey, why do you keep calling it 5 points from top 4? You finished 6th. Call it what it is.
Yeah, but
you finished 6th.
It's horrible as we were 5 points from top 4.
Why are you trying to sugarcoat 6th, bro? You came 6th. Why do you keep?
It's not. I'm just telling you what it is. But
it's like we were 2 points from winning the league. Nobody cares, bro. You were still we were still second. We were still second. You were still 6th.
So
let's not deal with semantics now.
All right, so cool. All right, listen. We win 12th, right?
You were 6th.
No, we win 12th. The year before we win 12th, right?
Yeah.
Everybody said Chelsea's in the mud. There's no coming back. They're done. You're dusty. We chopped it in half.
No.
That's hold on. You know what? Like, look, this is what he's trying to do. This thing.
I know what was being said,
bro. You said this. Jimmy.
They said we're now. They said we were a mid-table team, and we'll be mid-table. That's what everybody said.
Yes, they said. But I'm going to go from what I said, because we had a little conversation earlier today.
I don't know.
What I said was, right now Chelsea is a mess, and I can't see them finishing higher than 7th. You finished 6th, which you went 1 place higher than I expected. The reason I said you're a mess is because there were so many things that was unknown about your squad going into last season, in terms of this player might be able to do this player might be able to do that. And also in terms of like the manager, can he cope with managing a big club? Because I mean, Spurs is not a big club, and PSG is what it is. So can he make that push up? Do you know what I'm saying? It was so much unsureties of him, and I always said that he needs time, because what's going to happen this season that you just had is you're going to have a couple of good games against some top teams, but you're not going to do enough to get into the Champions League, which is what I said. So this season, I think one of the mistakes you did make was sack Poch, because you're celebrating. Hold on. Let me explain that. I'm not saying he's the right man to take you to the next level, but I would have been more confident Hold on. I would have been more confident you guys going up a position if you had the same manager than this brand new guy from the Championship.
It's all about
who we don't
Chelsea's.
know.
Hold on a second.
You didn't watch
Chelsea.
You didn't watch enough.
Everything Chelsea
But you were
do.
just bragging about your 5 points off 4th, though, bro.
Look,
But that had nothing to do with and you know why? Because the manager, you know who he lost
Everything I want to do is for Chelsea to make him comfortable. That's all I want Chelsea to do. Because the way he's like, oh, I would change my mind if that, it will make me more comfortable. As long as you're comfortable, my man.
Yeah.
Keep it comfortable.
What you saying? Listen.
Yeah. Keep yourself comfortable.
We should have kept Poch, that means you going off.
That means exactly opposite.
You're not watching the game.
When Arsenal says something about what to do opposite. Because
Alex,
you no need to tell me.
Alex, you're not a child, bro. We're talking about Chelsea. What has Arsenal got to do with this conversation? Come on, bro.
No.
Why does every Chelsea fan do this? Whenever someone criticizes them, it's because Arsenal, blah, blah, blah.
Why is Arsenal...
I'm just giving my opinion. What's Arsenal got to do with this conversation, Alex?
Why is Chelsea has to do with that conversation?
No, because he asked me about Dewsbury at Chelsea, right?
Yeah, but
is he
why
not going to Chelsea?
Why are you bringing a mess? What does mess has to do with that?
because Jimmy asked me how you were a mess. I was answering his question.
No. Jimmy didn't ask you how you. No,
he did. He said, "What?" He did. He actually did.
Yeah. No, I'm saying Kaz ask you of what you think about that Strawberry Hall guy. You win if he was different, if he would be like in a stable condition. Nobody asked you about what you think about stable or not stable. He
asked me if he's a level raiser, and that's why I was answering no.
I
answered your question
because of the club.
Bro, he asked me a question. I gave an answer, and then you decided to bring up Arsenal for some reason. Very strange.
Yeah, very strange.
Yeah, that's strange, bro.
To me,
anyway, Jimmy was following me, but obviously you weren't because you got an issue.
I'm gonna say this. To me, it's
with you.
I don't know what with, but you have an issue.
Listen, you know how you get
I do have issues, but
what? You have many issues, obviously.
Right. You know how you get a text, right? And then your phone pops up and give you those auto responses. I'll call you back. Call me back in a minute. Hey, what's up? To say Chelsea's a mess, that's what everywhere I go, Chelsea's a mess. If it ain't Chelsea's a mess, it's Hussam and Mo. Chelsea's done. Chelsea's finished as we know it. We're always finished. We're always
you're definitely not finished. Definitely.
Nah.
We're not a mess. We're not a mess. Let me tell you what happened last year. We brought Poch in. Poch stabled the ship a little bit, but he showed he didn't have the cojones to take us to where we went. So we're not in a worse position because we got rid of Poch. We're in a better position as far as I'm concerned, a much better, because now we have an idea of what we have. And from what I can see, we have a pretty decent squad. What they need now is proper structure. And that this idea that, oh, you know what? Let me guess. I mean, because it's not like you can bring a manager from the championship and bring them into the Prem and get top 4 with a transfer ban and a bunch of kids. You can't. That's never been done. Hold on, wait. Frank Lampard did it. See, all this y'all be talking, y'all be hoping the doom and gloom. But I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm old enough to remember just a few years ago, we took the championship manager, got top 4 with a transfer ban with kids.
That's a good.
So
Jimmy, I like the example. I like the specific example you used. I like it. I actually like it.
But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying
my response to that.
What you said could happen, but it's always paint doom and gloom when it comes to Chelsea. But
I hear it.
Ever see that?
I hear it.
There's a positive side to the same negative, because I can tell you this right now. That squad we had last year was good enough to be top 4. Nobody can tell me different. I watch my team every week. You can go look. I do a watch along. I ain't missed one Chelsea game. I got 40-odd watch-alongs. Go look.
Yeah, but if it was just if it was just about quality, then yeah, sure. But there was so many variables to your squad, bro.
You know who I was begging for that last year? And I'm not joking. Big Sam. Anybody would have been better than Poch. He was that bad defensively.
You're mucking. No, but in terms of the comment you said about Lampard, right? And the reason why it's a little bit different with Maresca, I hear it. That was I forgot about that.
Maresca's a better coach than
No. But the difference is Lampard, in terms of dealing with the pressure of being at Chelsea, he's a Chelsea legend. So that I don't think that was as big of a factor. No. Wait, hold on. Let me land. But like, it's like Lampard at Chelsea is a little bit different to Lampard at Everton. I don't know if I'm making it, but it's that club legend thing. Lampard. Nah, bro. It's like Oli. Oli wouldn't have been able to get Man City to second in the Premier League, but he could do it with Man U. It's that whole club legend thing. It's not the same pressure because you already know what it takes to be at a club like that. That's what I mean. It's a bit different.
You made good points. You made good points.
Yeah, you did too. I respect it.
When you said we shouldn't have got rid of Poch, it's all out the window. Because you clearly, if anybody that watched Chelsea this year, and you think we should keep Pochettino, your head is
I'm just saying I would have been more confident you'd be able to go higher.
I'm just going to say this. We allowed 63 Premier League goals last year. Like 20 set-piece goals. Like, no. Pochettino's the worst defensive. And they interviewed him and they said, Pochettino, set pieces. Do you believe in set piece? He said, set piece coach? No, why would I do that? Because we let in 50 of them. He didn't care. Only thing he cared about.
Well, wait, Kaz, can you check how many Maresca conceded in Leicester?
They need Gallagher for their system to work. You automatically lose. You automatically should be managing Sunday League. Yeah. If you have to have Gallagher in your starting 11 for your system to work, you can't manage Chelsea.
Yeah. So no Southgate then. Cool.
Oh yeah, give him not a chance. Ooh.
He's holding himself back for United, man.
Who's that?
Southgate.
No?
Luis Diaz. on-
Alright,
oh,
stop.
He ain't going Man
Hold
United. He
your
ain't going Man
fucking
United.
mouth.
He ain't going Man.
I'm telling you,
I'm just gonna say, just quick to go back. I get what Alex was trying to say earlier. Yeah, is that we know, like when you were talking about no Chelsea, like Poch was fine, and you wanted you think Chelsea should have kept Poch. What he was trying to say is that it's a bit like when you came on the show and said you don't want to hear any slander about your boy Eric Ten Hag.
Eric.
Bro, let's be real. When we lost the final, we said, you know what? If this keeps Ten Hag in a job, we won the final ultimately. Yeah, we won the final now because if it keeps him in a job, I think you're right with. I think Chelsea. Look, my view on Chelsea, is me and Cass. I think have been saying from before last season even finished. We both were saying, do you know what? Chelsea next season, top 4.
Why though? Why do you think that with Maresca and all these things?
No, this was what is it? Hold on. This is before Poch was gone. This is before Maresca. This is based on how I saw them finish the season. You got to remember, I'm a City fan, So, and I always talk about how I don't watch every other team, but I watch my team play every other team. So I can talk about Chelsea 3 times last season, And all right, one of them we were very tired. The other 2 games, they look good against us. And I think all of us can say, I think against every Big 6 team, they looked good. Not, I think, at the Bridge, right?
In at least one of the good games, for sure.
The other thing is, I do know with Todd, like, no matter what you say, I've said the Glazers will never change. As owners, they've been owners for that long that they will never change, Todd Bowley has been an owner for 2 years, right? And so there is still time that he listens and gets it right. But the one thing we do know about him is he's going to invest in the football club, And if it don't work, he's going to invest again, and he's going to invest again until it does.
And that's what I was trying to say. Work. I believe eventually Bowley will get it right because there's too much money to play with. I just don't see it happening in the next 2 years. That's what I'm saying.
The only thing I think Chelsea need at the moment, personally, is, and I've said the same, Kunle, you've heard me say it about your club, is I think you need the right balance of age and experience.
No.
Hold on, let me finish, Alex. Alex, please let me finish, bro. And I just think at the moment, I think they're going to address the forward side, right? I think midfield, you're pretty much there. If Lavia gets back fit, they could be there. I just look at the defense at the moment, and think with Thiago Silva going, maybe they lack a bit of a leader at the back at the moment. That's where I'm looking at that and thinking.
That's why I said we need the center back, we need the forward, and we need the goalkeeper. I don't care about Olise.
Actually, do you know what? And I'm going to change I just said a left back, but you know what? Going by Cucurella, what I've seen of Cucurella in the Euros,
best left back in the Euros,
I'm telling you now, going forward, he's looked mint. Pressing, he's looked mint. Interceptions, he's looked mint. I think Cucurella has looked really fucking good, and it makes me think maybe they don't need a left back. They just need the system.
Goalkeeper, center back, and forward.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, when you ask somebody, when you think they trigger you like that's like it's always the mess is coming. And the reason why the mess is coming, because they compare Chelsea to what they know, and what they know is what they see in their own club. So if it's not up to this, how they see in their club, it's called the mess. That's it. They blame everything mess because it's not what they think that it's in their club. That's all it is. So when I'm saying is like, what mess for you? Maybe it's a mess, but I don't want for you to think that what my club is, how my club is running. I definitely don't want my club to be run like yours. You see what I'm saying? So for you to say me a mess, it's actually we're doing something right, because that's the reason why I brought Arsenal. Because you, from your perspective, to call me a mess, I'm glad. Keep telling me that, and we'll see where we will end up, and we'll see where you will end up. That's all it is.
Cool, bro. I understand.
Anyone? Quick one. Blaze says Kunde saying Chelsea are trash, yet Chelsea form for whole of 2024 was 4th above Spurs, 8th, and Villa 9th. Yet the narrative is Chelsea shit, and future is bright for Spurs and Villa.
Did anyone say Chelsea are trash or shit? on the stream?
Nah, Kune didn't say he was shit.
Like, come on,
Well,
man.
he
Why
didn't.
do you-
You see, he didn't
never
say
said-
shit, but he said like, I don't see him by 7th.
But you finished 6th, one place ahead of what I
No,
predicted.
no. I don't care, man. Like you still didn't get it wrong, right? Like why you
Yeah,
keep bringing?
but I said that
predicted.
though. I said it.
No,
I said I
that's not what
predicted
I'm.
7th, and you guys finished 6th.
So
I got
next
one
time you're
space
gonna.
wrong.
Okay, so next time you're gonna predict 7th, and we're gonna get 4th.
No problem. Great.
You
Go
see what
and
I'm
do it.
saying?
Go and do it.
Okay.
But Kune, are you guys gonna? Are you?
Wait,
Hold on.
are you
Move
taking the
super
bet that we
chat,
made
and I
earlier,
want to see
Jimmy?
his face when I ask him this question.
Jimmy, are we
Slap
still
that
going
super
through with
chat
that
out of
bet?
here.
Are we still going through with that bet, Jimmy? Since we're live on the stream now.
Yeah, we're gonna go through with that bet. But I want to ask you this:
Go for it.
what standard are you holding your man? Because y'all got a lot to say about Maresca. When
Molester.
does Arteta have to actually do something?
Now, he has to win the
Is
league
it
this
this
year.
year?
Yeah, he has to win the league this year.
Because this Arteta thing is
Bro, I
scary.
just answered you. He has to win the league this year.
Okay, because I watched one of my favorite people to watch on Arsenal was Turkish, right? I watched Arteta sprinkle his stardust, and
Over Turkish
and I
as
saw
well.
him sitting in the video. Was like, yeah, I'm proud of the boys. We finished second. I was like, oh shit, they got him. They got my guy Turkish. Like, snap out, get out, Turkish.
No, but wait.
Yeah, bro, because Turkish, I hear you. Because Turkish has always been a very real Arsenal
Yeah,
fan.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
one
Like,
of the real
yo,
balanced
it's
ones.
about winning.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
all of a
100%.
sudden,
Yeah.
not
I
winning
noticed
is
that, you
becoming
know.
okay in Arsenal.
No. Wait, Jimmy. I understand because Turkish is quite harsh against the regime over the past. So I don't think it's bad. Hold on.
Honestly, I thought he was one of the most fair and balanced
That's
Arsenal
fair.
fans.
That's fair. But him saying he's proud of the boys, what's wrong with that?
No, what? Hold on. Hold on.
I've never said he never said he's happy with how we finished. He's proud of the boys. That's two different things, no?
Proud of what? Though?
Okay, that's another question. That's a different question. I can't answer that.
Yo,
See, you're
how
talking
many
about
times did we finish second place under Ibrahimovic?
Jimmy.
Like
Jimmy,
three?
you're talking about
on.
standards before, and you bring Turkish. I don't even want to talk about the season that just ended. The season before, when they on top and blah blah blah, they battled it. When that season was over, 99% Arsenal, 99.9% Arsenal fans, and including him, said next season either
He has to win
trophy
it.
or he has to go.
Or he has to
He
go.
said it.
No,
I
I
didn't
admit
know
it.
that.
Hold on.
No,
Can I
I
just
admit it, bro.
say
I
on
admit
that?
it.
No, but
He's
can I
not
just say
He's
on
not
that?
lying.
Right? For me personally, yeah.
But it's not about you. It's about Arsenal fans, Dad.
No. Oh, so like go on then. No, but
It was actually about Chelsea, but we made it about Arsenal, like always.
with this thing, are we saying that if Arteta can't beat Pep Guardiola, right, who just won 4 Premier Leagues on a bounce, just done a treble, right,
And beat 115.
well, he hasn't personally yet. He hasn't personally, but we will see. But ultimately, you're looking at a manager. You're looking for a manager that in the last 7 years has won 6 Premier Leagues. He's done a treble. He's done a double. He's done a 4-peat. All of that, yeah. Are we really saying that if a manager in his first job, let's be clear, because it's still his first job, yeah? As a manager.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing
No,
that.
we are doing that.
Hold on. Some managers in 5 years can coach 5 fucking teams. Come on, let's not do this.
All right, cool.
No,
Well,
okay, that's
right, no, hold on.
Hold on.
No.
Since Arteta's been,
We'll remove that. No problem.
No, Jimmy, can I ask you a question, Jimmy?
Bielsa's been like manager of 4 teams.
Okay, Dax, go on.
But let's not deflect from the question. Yeah.
Ah.
Ultimately, in the last 4 years, no other manager has managed to beat beat Pep and this City team. Yeah, in the Premier League, no other manager has managed to do it. Right. In the last 6 years, only one person has managed to do it, and that was Klopp with an extremely fucking good Liverpool team with, for me, probably the perfect balance of age and experience in that squad as well. Yeah. And we're basically saying right now that if Arteta, because ultimately, if I'm an Arsenal fan, I would be saying, all right, cool. We'll get rid of Arteta, but if they don't win it, but you probably have a short list of 3 managers, and we must get one of those 3. One of them being Zidane, one of them maybe being Ancelotti, and the other one maybe being Klopp or something, yeah? That if we cannot get one of these 3, are we really thinking that a manager deserves to be
But
sacked?
that's not how the banter works.
Yeah,
We're
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
banter.
Banter don't work like that.
I don't care about that.
It doesn't suit their narrative. But that don't
It's not
suit
even
narrative.
banter.
These
Wait,
Chelsea
wait,
fans. It
wait,
is banter.
Alex,
Do you know, Jimmy? Do you know why it's banter? Do you know why it is
No,
banter?
not for me. It's not banter.
No, but do you know why it is? Let me ask you this question. If you
This
can
isn't
answer this
banter
question,
for
maybe.
me.
Okay, if you can answer this question, maybe it'll be different. How in Pep Guardiola's existence as a manager, right, and all across all clubs, how many managers have been sacked after finishing second to Pep?
Oh, hold on. I don't
I'm
know.
asking.
I can tell you that. But I'm gonna say this.
No,
But,
zero.
going to what Dak said, I want to make this point so I don't forget it. Dak, you said none of the managers over Pep's reign since he's been there, only Klopp beat him, right?
No, I didn't
Let me
say
ask
that.
you this.
Hold on, Jimmy, I didn't say that. What I said was in the last 6 years. Very
Yeah,
clear to say in the last 6
only
years.
Klopp beat him, right?
Yeah.
And all those managers that couldn't beat him, how many of them still in the job? They all had to move on, right? Because they couldn't beat him.
I don't know.
Klopp,
I don't
Klopp's
know.
gone. What do you mean? Let's go through all the top teams that had a chance to beat City during their run. All those managers that was chasing him are all gone now. There's a reason they all gone.
What I'm more
They
saying
couldn't
is,
get the
as an
job
Arsenal fan, right, it's very similar to when it's almost right. Remember when Arsenal fans were calling for Wenger's head, right? And at the time when Arsenal fans were calling for Wenger's head, what I said was, you should only call for Wenger's head if you honestly believe that your board will go out and get. So going, we need to get rid of Wenger and bring in Simeone. Yeah, and I said, right, listen, this is why Simeone will not work. Wenger is a manager and has a contract renewed every other year, right? If his contract is being renewed, that means he's hitting objectives of the football club, right? So, therefore, you know what objectives and what financial backing Wenger is being given to achieve what they want to achieve. So, if you get rid of Wenger, don't expect to get Simeone, because Simeone will go to an interview and he will ask them, where do you want me to finish? And when they say top 4, he will say, I'm all right, cheers, I'll stay where I am. Right. So, and that the proof is in the pudding with what followed after Wenger. The same shit happened because only the board needed to change their whole angle. Now, the same thing now, that if I'm an Arsenal fan, if I'm screaming for Arteta's head, then you must be demanding Zidane, Ancelotti, or Klopp, or a manager of that level. You can't be going and getting another manager with limited experience and thinking they're going to come in and go up against Pep. Go up against because let's be real. Even more so. Hold on, Jimmy. One other thing. Even more so, Jimmy.
I'm intrigued to hear Jimmy's comeback.
Everyone is telling me that Pep is going at the end of this season, right? So, if Pep goes at the end of this season,
I've been hearing that for 3 years.
No, bro, listen, ask a City fan, I'll tell you, yeah? I think Pep is going at the end of this season, right? I'm telling you that, yeah? And that is me based on things I've heard as well, that I think Pep is going at the end of this season. And usually he signs a contract extension by now, yeah? So it is a bit, he might stay, he might not. But if I'm an Arsenal fan right now, I would be looking at the overall environment of the Premier League. I'd be looking at the fact that Pep is going, right? Which means next season, even if we don't drop off, which I think there will be a bit of a drop, but it's going to be a season of a bit of transition. Liverpool, again, same thing. If I'm Chelsea, we still don't know exactly what's going to go on there. If I'm an Arsenal fan right now, yeah, even if Arteta doesn't win the league next season, now, of course, I would expect him to come second again, and I would expect him to challenge a lot more in a cup and probably win one. But if you get rid of him this season, you are at risk of next season, when the Premier League is wide open for anyone to grab potentially. If you get rid of Arteta, you've basically then gone and put this Liverpool are.
Hold on. City goes and tell, hey, Arteta, Pep's leaving. We need a new manager.
No, he wouldn't leave. He wouldn't leave.
He's not going to any other English club,
because the guy from who are you to tell me I'll believe you?
Nah,
Hold on.
but
No, you don't have to believe me. I'm just giving an opinion just like you are, bro. We're all giving opinions here.
Exactly.
Hold on.
I'm giving an
Hold on,
opinion
so
just
wait.
like you are, isn't it?
So wait,
Simple.
so yo,
But no,
hold on.
you said the way you said it, like
Hold
no,
on.
no, it's not gonna
So
happen.
Y'all telling me. Y'all telling me.
But the way you said it is like it was
Pep
gonna
Guardiola
happen.
was
so.
leaving and said to Man City, "Go get Arteta," and they
Yeah.
said, Pep said, "We should come get you." He's gonna turn to them and say no.
yeah, I think he would. Yeah, I do.
What?
I do, bro. I do.
So
Okay.
that's so. I'm
No,
asking
that's
this.
the way they're laughing.
you
they know
must tell-
something we don't. They
Hold
know
on,
something we don't.
wait.
They're laughing at you.
Wait. I got my hat on. I'm cooking. So that's you telling me Arsenal setup is a
No,
better setup
No, I'm not
for
telling
a
you
top
that.
manager?
Don't put words in my mouth, Jimmy. That's not what I said. Bro,
Oh, pause.
So why would an ambitious manager not
Hold on,
move on to
Jimmy,
a better
Jimmy,
job?
Jimmy, so let me tell you why. Because Pep has spoke on it, and Pep has said about how Arteta loves Arsenal, and he's got this love for Arsenal. He want to finish the only.
Man,
the only
I've
person-
heard that money talk and bullshit.
Mourinho loves Chelsea if he has a
Yeah,
house
man,
next door
this
to
thing
it.
with that shit about who loves what.
Jimmy, I could come on here and do the Hamza vibe.
That shit is
Cool.
that shit sounds romantic.
Okay,
but
bro.
you know and I know.
No, I
money
don't,
talk.
bro. Jimmy,
Talking bullshit.
Jimmy,
What,
Jimmy,
man?
listen to me, please, for a second. Firstly, I don't think City are going to pay that much more for the manager's wage than Arsenal. But secondly, I could come on. Listen, we're talking about Manchester City, who I support. I don't support Arsenal. Yeah, I could come on and do the Hamza shameless shit and go, of course, we can get whoever we want. But that's not me, bro. Right? For me personally, I go back to when he was even assistant at City and when we'd score against Arsenal and the man would not celebrate, right? So I personally think, the only club that could maybe get him away from... Now, everything changes. If Arsenal's fans turn on him this season, then hell yes, City could get him. But right now, I don't think he would. I don't think he would leave.
Bro, like...
No,
yo,
but Jimmy, real quick. Jimmy, real quick.
Yeah,
Real quick.
my bad.
Because this is I'm not saying it's impossible that it could ever happen, but the way you're laughing is like there's no chance because as I know it's not common in football anymore, but there is such the odd player, the odd situation. There is a little bit of loyalty. Like I don't see Klopp managing another club in the Premier League. I don't see that happening.
But
it might.
You see,
but I don't personally see it happening.
I agree with you. Klopp maybe yes. Klopp is
Loyal to what?
No. But Arsenal. That's my point. Like, where's this idea that Arteta,
club captain, club manager,
who?
Loyalty, bro. Arteta was club captain and club manager, bro.
So did Vieira. So did a lot of players for Arsenal.
He's not
but
winning
that's what I'm saying. We're not comparing him to Vieira. Like Vieira not said the same things as Arteta has.
What Arteta think, like the fans don't think that Arteta is anything at Arsenal. They never respected him as Arsenal.
That's another thing.
What?
Oh wait!
Which fans didn't respect him?
Oh wait! Kunde,
hold on a second.
Which fans didn't respect him? I don't understand.
Any of them?
No, but I understand.
Hold on a second, Jimmy.
Who's everyone? Jimmy, you didn't know me then, so you didn't know what I was on.
Hold on. When your overall fan base was Arteta out,
the
first
99%.
He was a meaty footballer, and he was a better baller for Everton. He never won nothing
He's telling
with us.
me that he's the club legend.
Now all of a sudden, he was an Arsenal captain.
I never once said club. I never said club legend. I said he was club captain and he's club manager. That's all I said. And he said that he doesn't want to manage any other club in the Premiership. That could change.
Man, listen.
But until that happens, who's us to say he was lying until it happens?
Hippopotamus shit. Arteta has won nothing.
FA Cup, bro. FA Cup. He's got an FA Cup.
Exactly. He's more Everton legend.
Talking about?
He's won an FA Cup.
Arteta, we need you.
As a captain, as a manager. He's won an FA Cup as a captain and a manager, bro. What are we talking about here?
Oh my God, captain and manager. Did you hear?
I'm just responding to your. No, but if you're gonna lie and say he's not won anything, I'm gonna let you know he has won something. Whether you rate the cup or not is irrelevant.
Look,
He's
I'm
won
gonna
it.
say it like
So
I
let's not
said.
do
in
that.
No,
Let's not do that.
Everybody
he
can
stole
hear.
the other manager's cup.
Beginning of the season.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Didn't you beat their man in the final? In fact, didn't
Hold
you
on.
beat their man in the
Hold on,
final?
hold on.
Yes,
I-
by
I-
cheating. By
Oh.
cheating.
Oh.
Yes. 5 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Okay?
By
5 years ago.
cheating. By
Oh,
Why
cheating.
would he?
No, he
He
didn't
was-
cheat.
Oh.
No, he won
Yeah,
it.
they did.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
Alex, man, this is terrible of you.
Jimmy,
It's
it
not
was not
terrible of me.
This is
Right,
terrible.
let's
You're
be-
lying.
it was not
Alexis
5
wasn't
years-
offside.
Hold on.
What?
Jimmy.
Alexis used the hand.
It wasn't 5 years ago, because if
wasn't.
it was 5 years ago,
Shoulder.
then you also won your last Champions
That's
League
not a
5 years
shoulder.
ago. Because it was the same season you won your Champions League against us.
No, it wasn't. That.
No, it wasn't.
Chill.
No, it wasn't.
Chill.
That-
Get your hookah.
No,
Take a
wasn't.
hit.
It
Relax.
was.
No, it
No, it
wasn't.
wasn't.
man.
Bro.
What was that? That's what did
No,
you say?
it
Repeat
wasn't.
that, sir.
Hold on. Right. So people confirm this
Bro,
to me. 'cause
bro.
Hold on, Jimmy.
Hold on, I need to hear the question. I didn't hear
We
what he
won
said.
the Champions League with Thomas Tuchel. We lost the final with who?
I don't know.
That's
Lampard.
why you're wrong. Just chill. It's my
Lampard.
squad we're talking about here.
No, but
Chill.
hold
You're
on.
way
So,
off.
hold on. So in that case, because the season you won the Champions League, yeah, the season you
You're
won the
wrong.
Champions, bro.
It's
chill
actually
out,
2
bro.
years.
I'm asking you a
2
question.
years later, bro.
Bro,
Wait, no.
please listen to the questions because
I like the question. I know the question now. I like the question. Yes, Daps. Go on, ask it.
What I know is the season that you won the Champions League, yeah. Didn't you also knock us out of the FA Cup?
I
You
don't
did.
remember.
No,
What that have to do with
no,
anything?
no.
And Alex, would you say Tuchel stole that cup from Lampard?
Finlay, 1
Yes.
second. You're getting defensive, Jimmy, because I'm now just in my head want to know who won it that season.
Who won
That-
what? The FA Cup that year?
Yeah, that season. Because I
When
swear,
we won Champions League?
Yeah, because you knocked us out the FA Cup.
You
that season.
won the FA Cup then.
I don't know.
I
I don't even
think City won the FA Cup.
What year was it?
22.
know. But
Nah,
listen,
2020.
we lost the final. We lost the
We lost
final
the final to Arsenal with Lampard.
with
That was
Lampard,
the
bro.
whole- Arteta came
Right,
in
okay.
December.
That was Liverpool. So
I-
it was Liverpool.
that was-
Okay.
Arteta
Yeah,
came in
yeah.
half of the season that
year
year.
before, sorry.
So,
And he
alright,
hasn't
so
won
Liverpool-
anything
so-
since.
So in that case, the season that Chelsea won the Champions League
Matter of fact, we lost the FA Cup final.
to Liverpool because you knocked us out. That's
Yes,
Not to Liverpool,
yes,
to
yes,
Leicester.
yes.
Tielemans hit a
Leicester.
screamer.
Yes,
And
to
fucking
Leicester.
Kepa couldn't reach it.
It's Leicester. That's all I'm trying to work out, bro.
In 2022, Liverpool beat Chelsea though, and then pick up final.
No.
Liverpool did not beat
2020,
us.
but that's
Leicester
talking about the
beat us in the
21,
final.
22.
Oh, 21, 22.
Yeah, Leicester.
Yeah.
And everyone, please, with this whole, I've seen Jimmy called Rattle. Now I'm seeing me called Rattle.
It's not
Please,
right.
Nobody's
No
rattled.
one's
That's how we
bro.
talk.
No one's rattled. We're just talking. Look, you know the people that say people get rattled on here, yeah? You have never been to a pub and spoke football with people.
Yeah,
Real talk,
I don't
No,
know.
You think this
I
is-
can tell when somebody's right.
look. Do you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Hey, this is just how Jimmy talks. I thought it
Yeah,
was a
real
bit
talk.
on the voice note the other, but this is Jimmy. He's not
Yeah,
rattled
I'm
at all.
not
This is
rattled. When I'm
this
rattled, I
is
lose my
energy,
damn
man.
mind.
This is energy.
People get rattled
Yeah.
when they start saying, meet me at the barbecue, it's a punch-up.
Yeah, that's rattled, bro. That's rattled.
Send me the
That's right,
location.
man.
By
I'm
the
not
way,
Whatever.
is there money? Is there money involved? Who's gonna fight
Who's
who?
betting?
Barbecue?
You
Yeah.
betting on that?
Oh,
Is
listen,
the
I-
bet
I-
You gotta
still
listen to
open?
the black market.
I'm not-
We
I'm
can't
not
talk
gonna
about
say
it on the
it's a
street. We
WhatsApp
can't
group.
talk about it live,
I'm
Alex.
not
We
gonna
can't
say
talk
that.
about it on the
Yeah,
street.
it's a fight club. We're gonna talk about personal the fight club. We're gonna talk about fight
Earlier
club.
on, listen, I'm not going to say no names, yeah, but earlier on from what I heard, it looks like someone is pulling out and maybe not turning up. So, it's what it is.
Nah, we
Let
can't
me
do
guess.
Listen, I'm not going to say
Hey.
nothing, but we are
Hey.
going live
Yeah.
at the barbecue. So when we go live at the barbecue, you can have a look
Let me
around
guess.
the garden and you can go, who's not at the
You're
barbecue,
deep.
yeah?
You're deep.
And then you can work out who maybe isn't turning up to the barbecue.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
Don, but
penalty.
I've got my money on a gal, mate.
It's what it is.
Yo,
Anyway,
you know what? I tell you what. If either one of them
I hope
headbutting,
camera angles are
if
covered.
they
every
headbutt
piece of
each other,
property.
they might send us into another fucking rim.
I
if
hope-
those two
I
headbutts,
hope this-
those two fucking
I hope your
foreheads
barbecue is
clash.
covered
You
every
got it,
angle
John?
by
That shit's
CCTV.
gonna be like when the Infinity Stones all came together. Like,
oh, and then we just get Lewis. We get Lewis on the stream and get the whole of Chelsea's, like Lewis's lot in there on the stream as well, and that'll just fucking kick
you
off.
the mad-
Anyway,
that shit is like that stream. That channel is like Twisted Metal, man.
Yeah.
You should do a live. You should do a live.
Kunle-
Luis
you
Diaz
lot-
just scored a penalty.
Kunle,
man.
what if Arsenal don't win the league? What happens then? Because you're always quick to talk down on Chelsea, kiss my teeth. But we're
Yeah,
gonna
that,
make
but
up
that,
for- place your
that
bet,
was another thing
£100.
I wanted to ask him. Kunle, how long do you guys play sidemen? How long do you
What do you mean,
you
how long?
guys stay in the
He said-
friend zone? How long do you go home with blue balls?
Jimmy,
and have to wait?
Jimmy,
How long?
Jimmy. This
When
guy,
are you guys
this
gonna
guy.
finish?
Well, we never get pregnant. Nobody's getting pregnant by the way by finishing.
Yeah, no. What's up? What's up
What
with
up?
Arsenal? What's the standard here? What are y'all supposed to do? Because you know what I saw my club do last year? We failed in a final and we failed in a semifinal. And I was pissed. I held them to a stand. You guys, y'all get knocked out by like first round of FA Cup. And y'all be having bigger fish to fry. Big piece of red snapper.
Robbie, why is all of us Robbie?
Yeah, bigger fish to fry. Big ass piece of fish. Escafish, all in it.
The way
the head still on it. You know how Jamaicans, you know how we do the eyeball. You know the eye, the fish be looking at you while you eating that shit. You know how it goes. Yeah, y'all got that big fish. Big
Are
fish
you
to
done?
fry.
Are you done?
Come on, no.
Robbie,
So
why
what's
is
up?
all?
What is it
I
gonna
like
be?
the way you keep saying Robbie.
Just throwing in his name. man.
Robbie. Robbie, why Robbie?
So wait, what's the question? I don't know. There was so many comments thrown at me there. What's the question?
What is Arteta?
What's my expectation for this
Your
season?
personal,
Win the
not
league.
the
Win the
board.
league. Win the league.
Or what?
what?
Or you gotta go?
Oh, you
Or-
must believe. There's a receipt.
How it go?
Win the league,
What do you
or he
mean?
has to.
He has the same thing last season.
What? So I can't change my mind? Have you never changed your mind before?
Whoa. Yo.
Have you ever changed your
You
mind
got
before? I
this
don't
minute mark,
understand.
right? 126. Win the
I
league
don't
or what?
understand. So you get crucified for changing your mind.
Come
Win
on,
the
hold on, we
league,
need the answer.
win
We
the
don't- the clip
league,
can't be
or
for so long.
win the league. And we have
Or-
to have a review. We have to have a review at the end of the season.
Review, whoa, review. No,
Is this
review.
urgent? What are they called?
What phase is this?
Oh,
12?
emergency
How many
meetings.
phases is it?
Emergency meeting, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm not.
How
I'm
many
not
phases-
part of this
When
phase of shit. I'm
Jimmy,
not part of
when
this.
this
phase.
guy goes-
When
this guy goes-
No.
If you-
Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
no,
When this
Let
guy
me
goes
land,
fishing-
Let me land. Let me
you
land.
can't,
Let me
if
land.
you're,
Let me land.
if you're
Let me
Arteta
land.
in,
Let me
your
land.
phase is
Yeah.
in. You can't get one
No.
without
Why?
the other.
Why
Because
can't I?
Arteta does phases.
Why can't I? I don't believe in all that phases shit, bro. I
But
believe
don't
you just
have
get the
to.
job
Your
done.
manager does. And you
Because-
believe.
but I don't.
Watch
I
this.
don't.
Do you
I don't.
believe in your
Look.
manager? Do you believe in your manager?
Of course I do.
All right, your manager
believe I can
believes in
fly.
phases.
So that doesn't
You
mean
believe
that
in
doesn't mean
phases.
that doesn't mean I believe in everything that he does. I just believe in him in general. I don't have to agree with everything he
Gavin
does.
says Arteta is 1 out of 36 in trophy comps. Our standards suck.
What?
1 out of 36.
1 of 36. That's how
36,
many cup opportunities y'all had.
Oh,
I don't know. where
Jesus
he's-
Christ.
I
How
thought
did he
it's-
get that figure?
I don't know. His math is not good, but it's close
That
enough.
math's
He's running with
crazy.
it.
His math is not
Hey,
mathing.
Gavin, send another super chat. £5 this time and tell us how you got to this calculation.
Mickey says, Jimmy, I love the way you're cooking Kunle. I mean,
By
you're
the
He's
way-
not cooking me though. He's not
Yeah,
cooking.
When
He's
Kunle
just
goes
shouting.
fishing,
Yeah.
when Kunle goes fishing, he brings
No,
the goldfish from.
he's trying to get the reaction from me, but he's
Yeah,
not
bro,
getting
no,
it.
no,
It was
you
a good
don't
try.
know, though.
It was such a good try.
Kunle,
I won't lie, he nearly got me with one comment. I was like, nah, it's not
and
getting me. Not
Kunle,
getting me.
that super chat was trying to get you rattled. That's what that was.
Completely.
It's like when a girl goes, "Oh, why are you shouting for?" And it's like, don't fucking do that. Don't
That's
do
what the-
that. Yeah.
That's what
Look,
the
wrong
police
panel,
in America
guys.
do.
Right,
So
comment
that don't work
section,
with
wrong
me.
panel, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
the wrong
not
guy.
today. Yeah.
It's
Anyway,
not
listen,
me, bro.
I've got a date with Game of Thrones, so.
Oh, is it out?
No, bro, I'm just bro. I gave up last time on roundabout season 3, so I'm going again and trying again this
Oh
time.
my gosh, how?
Yeah.
You're really slow.
Bro, I just
So you're really slow.
No. I just, bro, I'm
No,
not.
no,
I go through seasons mad quickly. It's just ultimately before I was married, and so yeah. Now I've got time.
Nah,
on my
I
hands.
rate it because I'd love to have Game of Thrones.
I've just done. I've just done. What's it called? Innit? I've just
So
done.
what have we
Red
learned?
Wedding.
Sopranos. man.
You just
Sopranos.
done the Red
I've done
Wedding. Oh
Sopranos,
my
yeah.
god!
Just,
Wow.
I need to finish that season now.
Wow.
So you heard it there, people. Don't get married.
Yeah, don't get married. Or it ruins your box set shit.
Yeah, in a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Or
And
be
we'll
like
be back
me,
tomorrow morning, people. This is a
be
new
married
one
for
to everyone.
22 years.
Myself and Cass
someone's
will be
cheating.
back tomorrow morning at
Nobody's
9
cheating.
a.m.
That's what you.
That's
what
right.
he wants you to know.
People, 9 a.m. in the morning. Cass and I will be here live. So join us then. Set your alarm clocks. We're out.